also don't want to step on Brian's toes because this is technically his class. I'm just coming in and I don't want to like take over because he's been actually doing the work while I was off on my little mental health break, which I took a couple semesters ago. I needed a break. I needed to get my mental health back in order. I needed to do all that, so I stepped away for a little while. It was definitely the right thing to do. So coming back in, I don't want to step on his toes because he's been putting in the work since I left. So I'm hoping that he can compromise with me a little bit because I don't want to be solely responsible for all of the lectures. I mean, but if I have to be, I have to be. It just is what it is. So, we're going to work on that. And then, of course, we need to figure out what Wednesdays he's not able to work because I cannot work on Wednesdays at all. I have class until 8:30, and this class that we're teaching starts at 5:30. So, I mean, obviously, with the overlap there, I would not be able to come in and do anything because it just wouldn't work. So I'm hoping that we can figure something out for that, or that he knows his schedule well enough to know what Wednesdays he's not going to be able to be there, and maybe on those weeks he can take Mondays. Either way, like, we're going to learn a lot of things today. But that's the meeting in a nutshell. Also, I talked to financial aid today, finally, and it turns out that I am a giant butthole because I got so upset and so angry that my financial girl was not calling me back, and it turns out the poor girl might have COVID, and now I feel like just a piece of crap for getting so upset, because in my mind I went worst case scenario where she saw my number and just didn't answer my phone calls. So that clearly was not the case, and now I have to kind of atone for my actions. But they're gonna call me today and see if they can move my stipend up from September to now, because round and about, there's no two ways about it. I do not get a stipend in January. Like, there was a miscommunication. I wish I would have known that well in advance. I clearly did not. But we're going to see if we can move it up, and then I'm going to pay off as many months as possible in advance of the mortgage, and then just try and get ahead the best way possible so that I'm not having to worry about it later. It's really all there is about it. They told me one thing that wasn't right. Maybe I misunderstood her. That's always a possibility too. I might have misunderstood what she said when she said there'd be a stipend in January. What I'm thinking is that now that what she meant by that is that they would pay the school again in January. And that's really frustrating because that's 14 months in between stipends, and they don't give you nearly enough to live off of during that time. honestly, because it's January and I need my stipend, and they want me to wait 9 more months. I don't have 9 more months worth of money in the bank. I don't even have next month worth of money in the bank. So we're gonna have to be super, super careful with our finances in the coming months. We're just gonna have to be really conscious of what we're spending. And I've learned a very valuable lesson from this. You definitely cannot live off of student loans. I do have a job interview on Tuesday. So if I can get a full-time job and still, pass nursing school, I will be good to go. I'm just going to have to put in a truckload of work in order to make it happen. But I can do it. I think I can do it. I think that if I buckle down and just pay what needs to be paid off and get everything back to the basics, then I could be okay. It's moving. But that's today in a nutshell. It's been a little bit crazy, a little bit frustrating. A lot of stress that is unnecessary. But either way, we're gonna make it through. It's gonna be okay. In a couple of years, this will all be behind me. I won't have to worry about it anymore. I won't have to think about it. But until then, I need to keep my house. I need to pay my bills, and we'll see what comes of it. So, wish me luck, everybody. And by the way, Starbucks' new pistachio latte with a single pump of white chocolate mocha, or whatever pump they put into white chocolate mocha, whatever. Absolutely the best Starbucks drink I've ever had. And I was fully addicted to caramel macchiatos for years. I don't think I'll ever order any other coffee drink ever again as long as these exist. So, that being said, I'm really, really trying not to order Starbucks. I'm trying to make my own iced coffee at home and my own coffee at home. So, another thing about getting your budget back in order is no Starbucks. But I had an extra couple of bucks, so I didn't have any caffeine before I left the house this morning. And I needed something to keep me awake on the ride. That is no excuse. That is no excuse. I spent frivolously on Starbucks. A ridiculous decision, I know. Alright, it's been fun, but I'm gonna let you go. So, all in all, that was a very successful meeting. Definitely feel a lot more motivated for the new semester teaching. Though, did not quite go as planned with the splitting of the lecturing duties. It looks like I will be doing the lecture primarily, and he will be doing lab, but he did say my partner in this will be coming in on some of the Mondays to do lecture, and I want to get some guest lectures in as much as possible and kind of go over that. He's got some assignments that he wants to do, so I'm hoping all goes pretty well with that. It is so hot in here. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt like an idiot. So that's awesome. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. I'm a little bit stressed. I've got some certification things that I need to get done. I have some syllabus issues I need to address and kind of get ready for that first night of class, which I'm really thankful that our first night of class doesn't fall during my first week of school. So definitely a plus side on that one, because I think that I would be a little bit too overwhelmed, and that's definitely not my idea of a good time. So but anyway, we've got it worked out. We've got they're gonna sign me up for to get into the book and whatnot, to be able to get in and do grades and stuff like that. I've got to go home and figure out how to get into my Canvas and get all of that going, if I can remember the password. So a lot to get done, and so I've been sitting around all week thinking I've got nothing to do with myself. Now I can sit back and actually have something to do to keep me busy over the next week, which would be great. You're gonna come over, you might as well just do it. I'm not ready for an hour-long drive home. I really am not. I wish there was an easy button. And then I had to move my phone because I don't know what was going on with that, but it was getting super annoying. So now you're staring at the ceiling, which is, totally awesome. I'll have to fix that. But anywho, I'm gonna finish my drive home and relax and listen to some podcasts or something. Whew. We made it alive. Goodness. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi everyone. So it is 9:52 p.m. I'm very excited because my sister gets off at 11, and after she gets home, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. It's been a really, really long day. And the cats are losing their damn minds down the hallway, so that is awesome. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and if you stuck around, awesome. Think about subscribing, maybe. I don't know. Could be fun. Right. Bye, guys.